What's up, everybody? Monster Master Godzilla here. I got a new review for you guys. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Super Mario Brothers movie. No, not the one with John Leguizamo from 30 years ago. I'm talking about the new Super Mario Brothers movie, which is animated. Now, oh my goodness. What can I say about this movie? It's amazing. I saw it in the theaters. I was blown away. I was so happy to finally see a proper Mario Brothers movie made for the big screen. Now, this one's animated. This one's animated to make up for the one they made from 30 years ago. Which I will do a review of that one later on. But now, what can I see about this? Visually, it's amazing. We got Mario and Luigi, who actually look like Mario and Luigi, and Bowser actually looks like Bowser. It has the great choices of actors. Now, Chris Pratt voicing Mario, not a bad choice. I mean, I understand they picked him because he's popular now, but I mean, he does moments where he doesn't sound like Mario for the majority of the film. And now all the scenery, all the visuals, the scenery all looked pretty much how it was in the game. Everything is much like the game. And Donkey Kong, he was definitely amazing in this game, and voiced by Seth Rogen. The Luigi was voiced by Charlie Day, and Bowser was voiced by Jack Black. And Jack Black's voice as Bowser was amazing. In fact, I actually met the voice of Bowser, which was Kenny James from the games. And now here I go. And Bowser, oh my goodness. They actually made him a character you end up feeling scared of him in this movie. Which is pretty much how he was supposed to be, as the villain of the Super Mario Brothers. And now I'm gonna get in the spoilers right now. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Go into theaters right now, because I'm getting into the spoiler territory. Alright, here we go. Now, Mario and Luigi originally started out in Brooklyn, New York, which they took it from the cartoon. Now, the whole new Mario Brothers movie is 100% fan service. They, in the very beginning, Mario and Luigi had a commercial where they were plumbers, and of course their plumbing company is called Mario Brothers Plumbing. And Chris Pratt also, he actually did the Italian accent, but because he's living in Brooklyn, he didn't sound anything Italian. But it turns out the Italian accent in that movie is him being a character. And also the idea of, and also for those who don't know, in the original 80s cartoon of the Mario Brothers, he didn't have an Italian accent. He had a Brooklyn accent, which made sense because he's living in Brooklyn. And this time they gave the Mario Brothers a bit more character development than the games did, which I was amazed. Like they actually featured Baby Mario and Luigi from the games, which you remember Baby Mario and Luigi from the games like Mario Tennis and Mario Kart. And you actually get to see Mario Kart in there with You get to see Mario Kart in there with the later in the movie, and so, and also when after they play a commercial with them in it, they actually use the Mario rap, which is from the '80s cartoon, the Super Mario Super Show, Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Yes, that's right, that same cartoon from the '80s, and they tried proving their skills of being plumbers. And they end up having, and like the live-action TV show, they end up having a business rival, which, unlike not Scapelli from the live-action TV series, but a man called Spike, which you're probably familiar with that name from the games when it was a creature. And there are a lot of Easter eggs in this game, in this movie. Like when Mario and Luigi are still in Brooklyn, there is a pizza joint called Punch-Out Pizzeria, which is a Easter egg to another Nintendo property, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And you'll even see the pictures of the fighters, too, including Glass Joe, Don Flamenco, Von Kaiser, you name it. You even see, like, Little Mac's clothes and punching bag gloves. The green ones, to be exact. You actually, unlike the games, you actually see Mario and Luigi's family, besides the two brothers. And right when they were about to save Brooklyn, they opened up the sewers, which that's actually accurate to the games, that the Mario brothers actually went through sewers. But then the brothers end up warping through a hole, through a pipe, and the pipe took them into an alternative dimension. The brothers end up getting separated. Mario ends up landing into the Mushroom Kingdom. Luigi ends up running into the Darklands. And Luigi ends up getting chased after by Dry Bones, which are skeletal Koopa Troopas. Koopa Troopas that were those little turtles that Mario jumps on. And then later, Luigi gets captured by a group of henchmen called Shy Guys, which are hooded mask guys. And the other one is that Mario ends up meeting Toad, which is the little mushroom-headed guy. And he's also, and this one he introduced to Princess Peach. And we found out Princess Peach is not from the Mushroom Kingdom either, because they actually introduced Baby Peach. And Baby Peach landed in the Mushroom Kingdom, and he was taken in by the Toads. And the Toads took her in, and she was made princess of their Mushroom Kingdom. So she became Princess Peach. So, after that, and they plan on taking on Bowser. And Bowser now got power of the Superstar. Got his hands on the Superstar. Been searching for the Superstar and trying to take over the world with it. And Peach was trying to prevent Bowser from taking over the Mushroom Kingdom by getting help from the Kongs. And that's when we introduced Donkey Kong in there. And they actually used the Donkey Kong rap from the Donkey Kong Country game. Like DK, Donkey Kong, and stuff like that. And another thing that's accurate is that another thing that's accurate to the games was that that Donkey Kong was Mario's first appearance in game, when Donkey Kong would rescue his first girlfriend Pauline, and Donkey Kong would throw barrels at him. And Mario would use a mallet to break the barrels. And now, after Mario ends up defeating Donkey Kong, the Kongs end up agreeing to help Peach and Mario to defeat Bowser. But Bowser ends up foiling that plans of the Kongs. But then after the whole thing about Mario ends up taking on, and after that, Peach ends up... it turns out the story was that Bowser was trying to force Peach into marrying him. And now, after defeat... And also there... And now there was a... so then, after the whole thing about... So then, after Peach got captured, Mario ends up going after... And Donkey Kong ends up joining forces. And they went to help... And they went after Bowser. And they fought Bowser. After they rescued Luigi and the Kongs, along the other people of different kingdoms, including the penguins. So, and then after... So then the worlds end up... And after the Bonsai Bill was trying to land into the whole... And after the whole Mario Brother... And after the Bonsai Bill almost landed on the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario, as Tanuki Mario, ends up taking off... ends up luring the Bonsai Bill into that pipe that he came from. And that's when it ends up going into the Brooklyn. So the people of the alternative universe ends up colliding with Brooklyn. So Mario, Luigi, Donkey Kong, and Peach all took on Bowser. Mario and Luigi got the power of the superstar, and they became invincible. And so they defeated Bowser, and they defeated Bowser by forcing him to eat a mushroom that shrinks him down to be very small, and they put him in a jar, which is hilarious capture. And the world is finally saved. So all of Brooklyn now developed some more respect for Mario and Luigi, and they declared him as the Super Mario Brothers. That's right, folks, how they got the name, Super Mario Brothers. So then, after that, they became heroes of the Mushroom Kingdom, and Mario and Luigi now live in the Mushroom Kingdom. So, now for this post-credit scenes. One shows Bowser like in his cage when he was small, when he shrunk down, and he was playing his piano, and the Toad's trying to shut him up. And now, after the whole credits are done, we end up getting a post-credit scene leading up to the sewers, and all that's left was a green spotted egg, and you hear someone going, "Wow!" And it turns out it was an Easter egg for Yoshi. Yes, that's right, folks. We're going to get a sequel. It's very likely we're going to get a sequel to the Super Mario Brothers movie. Would I recommend this movie? Absolutely. You should definitely go see it in the theaters. It's very faithful to the games. Very, very faithful to the games. And it's visually done correctly. And you will have a hell of a time watching this movie. It would feel like you're playing the game. And that's all I have to say, folks. And as always, stay awesome, my Monster Masters, and I'll catch you later. Bye!